Okay, yeah, welcome back. Just an update on where the vacuum is at the moment in cleaning the whole house. So we'll enter the robot there. So yeah, you can see it's been going for an hour. It's done 71 metres squared. I think from memory the house is around 90 or just over 90 metres squared. So just over just over 2/3 at the moment. We'll go into where it's been. So it's done, when we left it, it was in this hallway area. So it's done all the hallway. Now it's gone into the bedroom. So it's done this half of the bedroom. That's the bedroom area, that's the bed. So you can see where it goes under the bed. And obviously there's suitcases and other stuff under the bed. So it stops on those areas. That's our walk-in living closet. So it's done in there. And that's the ensuite area, so it hasn't done in there. Now it's decided to come back out and do what we call the media room. So I'll show you in a second. That's all carpeted area. You can see those little grey lines means it's carpet. So that's important when we put the mopping feature on. It knows not to go into those areas and mop the carpet. So that's one of the weird things about it. It will do, when it does the whole house, for some reason it will do half and then come back out and do another room, and then it'll shoot back in and do the other half later. And that only really does waste the battery power. But as you can see, there's a fair bit of battery left, and yeah, haven't got too much of the house left to go. But we'll go into the media room and see where it is. Okay, as you can see, there's a carpeted area. We've got lounges that has to go around. At the moment it's under a coffee table, so you can see it moving on the coffee table. There's a couple of chairs in the corner that probably shouldn't be there, but yeah, too late to move them now, so we'll go under as far as we can go. And around the legs, just like that. So what it does, it will do a perimeter first, so go all around, right around the edges. Right around the edges. And then it pretty much fills in all the blanks and does that. Now as we just talking, now it's shot out of the room. And probably just having a think about it. Or maybe two, because sometimes when you stand in front of the two, that's the eye on the front of it, and when that picks something up in its way, that's when it sort of stops and has a think, and if it's something solid and doesn't move, it'll go around it, but if it's something moving like I am, then it knows that it can just keep on going. So now it's going to go, now I'm sort of standing back a bit from it, it's going to go and pretty much fill in all the blanks, spaces. So you see how good it cleans on carpet, that's leaving sort of lines like a normal vacuum cleaner would make. And you can see how the vacuum, it pulls the carpet up, which is a good thing, whereas the part that hasn't been vacuumed, probably can't see it too well, but I can see it's a bit sort of flatter. And even when walking on it, you can notice a nice soft plush feeling to it. So now I'll just go up and down, up and down, up and down until it does this room. Now I've had this, had it for about a good 6 months now, so I had a good time to evaluate it. It does get it does take a bit to get used to. You just can't think of it being like a robot in the sense where you just drop it down, turn it on, and away you go. You've still got to make sure everything is off the floor. Because that's one of the big downsides to it. Anything that's left on the floor, even if you forget something, because something like this, for example, a throw rug, if it's on the floor, and I won't do it, so stop it, that will pick it up and suck up into the rotating brushes, and it will stop. And if you're not home, it'll just won't start again, it will just flatten the battery right down, or it will just stop until you clean it out. But unfortunately, then you might have to reset the map again as it gets a bit lost as to where it is. But yeah, okay, we'll leave that there now. We might pick it up again in another, say, 20 minutes and see where it's up to.